All right, folks, more analysis from an interview. She finally did kind of a hard-hitting interview, finally. After all these months, no more softballs, no more Oprah, no more MSNBC or 60 Minutes. She went on Fox News with Bret Baier. And really, he took her to task, man. He held her accountable, interrupted her a lot when she wouldn't answer direct questions about the failure for the last 3.5 years, especially that joke comment she makes about turning the page, moving on. But you can't say Trump's been a factor for the last 10 years when you've been in power. You've been the vice president for the last 3.5 years with your failed policies with catch and release, open border policy, sanctuary cities, not completing the wall, not going after underground tunnels, not doing mass deportations, not pretty much enforcing Border Patrol. There's a reason why CBP, Customs Border Patrol, Union endorsed Donald Trump. They're tired of not being supported. And she said, well, they're frustrated with the job. It's a difficult task. Yeah, because of your administration. They're frustrated with your administration and the danger it causes this country. It poses this nation with higher crime, violence, and possibly even sleeper cells that have come through the border. It's not just Latin America, but it's from all over the world, from Asia, from Africa, the Middle East, have come in illegally into this country. And that's on you. And a question that was asked before in different talk shows is said on The View and others, Colbert and others, what would you do differently compared to the Biden administration? And she said pretty much nothing. Well, how about the disastrous exit from Afghanistan, where 13 military personnel were killed because relying on Taliban to do security, and the car bomb took them out near Abbey Gate, near the Kabul airport. That was a disaster. If that's the way you're going to do it, and the security forces were not going to fight for it, then you stay and you say, no, this is not going to work. We have to get our people out. We do it the right way, and then you guys move in. If that's what you wanted. Personally, I think you keep with Kabul at the airport and you split it, maybe similar to what we did with North and South Korea. After 20 years, what do we get back from that investment? And in that way, the women from Kabul, from the region, can have a decent life instead of being treated like property again, like what's going on with the Taliban. So she looked awful, really awful. He had to interrupt her a lot. Not give good answers right there. What's the biggest security threat to our country? She said Iran. This is a security threat to Israel in the Middle East. Correct. To the U.S., clearly is China. Xi Jinping and the CCP is a great threat to the United States. They have ambitions. Obviously a threat in the region to Taiwan. Their ambitions to take back Taiwan. And of course, Vladimir Putin is also a threat in Ukraine. And the Ukrainians try to liberate themselves from the grip of the Russians, especially by Putin. A lot of bad answers she gave in there. Nothing concrete, just very, very, very flat answers. And Bret Baier held her to the feet. So I recommend everybody who haven't seen it, go check it out. You can see it on YouTube and other platforms. Go check out Bret Baier's interview with Kamala. 30 minutes. Should have been a lot longer. I think an hour would expose her more, but it was enough to show her bad answers and that, yes, you own the border. You own this economy. And remember what James Carville said in '92 election against George Bush Sr. and Clinton. It's the economy, stupid. It's the economy, stupid.